Assalamu alaikum. In this problem, we are given two arrays of size n. We are also given some values. For each value, we will replace any element of array A with that value. Again, we will replace first of all, we will replace some value of this array with D1. Again, we will replace some values of this updated array with D2 and so on. After completing all these operations means after replacing all these values, if the two arrays become equal, then we have to print yes. Otherwise, if it is not possible to make them equal, we need to print no. Okay, so if we consider this test case, the first array is 1 to 1 and the second array is 1 3 2, and the given values are 1 3 1 2, 1 3 1 2. Okay, so first of all we need to replace any value of this array with 1. So let's say we are replacing this value with 1. Okay, now we need to replace with 3. We are replacing this value with 3. Again, have to replace with 1. We are replacing this value with 1. Now need to replace with 2. We are replacing 1, this one with 2. Now the two arrays become equal, so these are equal, so we need to print yes here. So here yes is printed. Okay, so how can we determine whether A and B can become equal or not? So first of all, if we again consider this 1 to 1 and 1 3 2. Okay, so let's say we need to do these operations, need to replace these values 5 9. Okay, so what we will do is we will first of all replace this with 3. Okay, done. This with 2. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's say this is the values. When we will try to replace with 5, if we put 5 here, the array will become unequal. If we place 5 here, the same will happen. If we place 5 here, the array will again become unequal. Why it is happening is because this operation matters. The last operation matters. What is the meaning of last operation matters? Let's say we are given 1 to 1. Okay, so we are replacing this with let's say first of all we are replacing this with 5, then replacing this with 6, then replacing this with 2. So these values actually does not matter. Let's say 5 6 2. The last value only matters for each place, each position. Okay, so the last value given here is important, and we need to check whether it is in this B array or not. If it is not in B array, then the answer is no, we cannot make A and B equal. Okay, if this is in B, then there is a chance of making them equal, and we need to check this. Okay, so if we consider this array 1 2 1 1 3 2, in this position the values are unequal, in this position the values are unequal. So finally we need to have 3 in this position, and we need to have 2 in this position. Okay, if the last element, let's say last element is 1, last element is in B array, then if there is a 3 and there is a 2, whatever other elements are, we will always get yes. Why we will always get yes? Let's see this. Let's say here is 9, here is 9, here is 5, here is 6, here is 4. Okay, so we will try to ignore these values. How we will ignore this? Let's say we want to put 1, this 1 in this position. Okay, so if we put 1 in this position, then whatever let's say the values we are trying to ignore, we will place in this position. So first of all, let's replace 9, then this 9, now 3, we will replace 3 with this value. Again 5, replace 5, then 6, replace 6, then 2. When we got 2, we will replace with this value, then 4, then 1. Okay, then 4, and then 1. So these values actually doesn't matter, this 1 matters. So 132, 132, we got this. Okay, so if there was not 2 here, we cannot make this for this position we cannot make these two values equal. So uh, we need to check whether these values uh, these values of unequal b position are in the given changed values. Okay, so if we see the code, we can understand more clearly. So first of all, we are taking the test case, then we are taking the size of array, we are uh, taking the values of array, first array and second array. If the values in some position are not equal, then we are okay. Let's see it. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 6. So we need to replace somehow this 2 with 5, somehow this 3 with 6. So as these two positions have unequal values, so we are inserting first of all we are taking a multiset net, we are inserting these two values in net. Okay, now we are taking the value that we need to change in d. uh, Now we are checking if the last value of d is in b or not. If it is not in b, then the answer is no. And then what we are doing is we are checking for each uh, values of d, d1, d2 till dm, if it matches with the need. Need means these values. Let's say if it is 5, then we will erase this 5 from it because we can replace 5 here. Okay, so after completing these operations, if the need is empty, then we can say that these two arrays became equal. If it is not, then it will print no, and if it is empty, then we'll print yes. Okay, thank you.